Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, thank you for hitting the thumbs up button and sharing and liking the channel. It is what's helping it to grow, so thank you. It is so greatly appreciated. And your beautiful comments. And remember, your comments help other people to validate that that energies are going on collectively. So thank you for that as well and being a part of that. Now, we're going to do a reading for Aries new moon on the 1st of April 2022. Aries is the I am energy. It is a fire energy. It is an energy that will help you find the warrior within and go forward and move forward. Okay, it is a fire energy. We are going to have a fiery aspect to this new moon. So a few good things here. It is Aries is what we call the new reset in astrology. So it's the new year for astrology. Just keep that in mind. Time to reset. New moons are also new beginnings, setting intentions. Okay, planting seeds, ready to start a new cycle. But with this Aries energy, we will be able to break through and release and heal from the past. Also, we have a Chiron aspect here, and Chiron does represent the wounded healer. So this is an awesome energy to be in. Where with Chiron's with Mercury conjunct as well at this new moon, which gives an opportunity for healing. And you know, Mercury represents the information you need, the communication you need to heal, to move through. That Aries energy will push you through limits, boundaries that you have been unable to go through or toward before. So it is an excellent energy there. Try not to get too up in the head, and you will want to be exploring new horizons. But remember, with that fire energy coming up and out, we could have some explosive moments, and I want you to check in and more delve into what that emotion is, because Aries energy is fiery. It's moving energy through, okay? And it's a very driven, it's a force that just comes up and through you. So try and remember to, when that happens, to just stop and process what emotions are under that. And it could bring up the wounding in you, okay? So, because a few of my notes here, so there'll be a lot of releasing and breaking free from the past. You will want new goals and new action and taking new actions, because that's what Aries does. Aries is not much of a staying energy. It wants the new. It wants to move forward. It wants to take action all the time. We have Mars conjunct Saturn in Venus in Aquarius. Sorry, let me say that again. We have the ruler Mars, which is the ruler of Aries here, conjuncts Saturn, Venus in Aquarius, squaring the North Node. So what does that mean? Break free, cut away old ties, old ways of doing, and focusing on something new. Because Aquarius is about freedom, okay? And there is an aspect here with Saturn in the Venus-Saturn aspect where we will actually have a rebellion, because there is going to be a forced energy to control, like a higher order. Because there's an aspect here, what I'm trying to say is there's an aspect here where forced control, and that's that pushy Aries control energy in its negative aspect, not in its positive aspect, is trying to push beyond limits. So that will go both ways. In freedom, breaking through with freedom, but also that there will be an aspect where they're pushing beyond their limits to control. There is a Saturn aspect here and forced control. So we have a bit of conflict here about freedom, censorship, being controlled, what we can and can't do. And with that Aries energy, you know, we have both sides here going to be in conflict. So that's a bit of an aspect here. So basically with this energy, it's great for you to be exploring, releasing, setting new goals. There is an aspect here about love and money, moving forward into goals, directions. Aries is the starter, okay? Starting a new business, you know, rushing in and making it happen. That is the energy. We have an actual aspect here, an Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is very good for problem solving, and it is very good for finding a solution. It may be a quirky solution, a bit out of the box, a bit of a completely different concept for you to grasp, but it will be a solution because Aquarius loves nothing but to problem solve, okay? And it will be quite, it might be a little crazy, a little bit out there, a little bit new age, a little bit, you know, but that is what moving towards your North Node is about. North is the new, the unknown, you know, going into gathering new information, new ways of doing, new ways of being. So we have that Aquarian energy, finding that crazy solution to the problem, and it could take us a little bit to process that. So North Node in Taurus here as well. Our North Node energy and North Node is moving forward to the future, to the new ways of being and doing. But in Taurus, it is asking you to get closer to nature. And we will be trying to, it's an excellent time to tap into divine energies, sacred geometry. And that's why you may, if you follow my other platforms, there's lots of upgrades, codes, we talk about a lot of transcendence, activations happening quite quickly. And this is because this North Node in Taurus is sending down more light, sending down more codes, sending down more frequencies. I talked the other day about timeline jumping, and with that, you know, sacred geometries coming through, other patterns, tones, shapes, energies, frequencies that are upgrading us in the new and in this Aquarian energy for solving problems in a new way, okay? So it's quite exciting energy. As in a sort of social aspect, there could be more problems coming between freedom, restriction, freedom and authority. That is going to amp up over the next few months, is something that I channeled through, possibly up to 6 months. And I feel like September, I don't know why, I haven't looked into the astrology, we're breaking free from that. So that will be good, but we have to hold ground, and this Aries energy coming in is going to actually help us to be able to learn and discern where to hold ground, okay? Where to hold true to yourself while you're going through these massive upgrades, massive transformations, to levels we have never been before. You know, we are in quantum energy, and I talk about this a lot. The Aquarius represents the quantum energy here. So, and the Aries energy backs it up by pushing us through to those quantum levels. And in that, we are needing to connect to the nature side and the divine energies, because this is information we have never accessed or received before. Okay, so it is new, and that's all about the North Node as well. So that warrior energy, to wrap this up for you, and then we'll pull some cards, is to step through. There are big evolutions, big evolutionary shifts, and you are a part of that collective, inwardly, outwardly, in society. Revolutionary energy. We are going through a great big revolution here. And revelations, yeah, there we go. And it is about the future and future destiny. So everything that you're experiencing now, whether it's a healing, a wounding, a transition, an upgrade, a complete confusion of all of the above, It is an evolutionary process that is happening because of the frequencies of the earth and for us to sustain this living. And that is why we're having the conscious and subconscious issues in the 3D world, the 5D world, and we are being re-contracted. Contracts are being upgraded. There is major shifts here that are going on so many different levels that people can feel confused. They will go through healing, wounding, to then realign, okay? So let's get some cards. Let's get a message out. Oh, I have forgotten my water. Yep, your higher self. Tap into your higher self. It was just the energies I was talking about. That's a spirit energy. Spirit is coming in, tapping in through your higher self around this Aries new moon. So a lot of you, see, for new beginnings, there we go, new beginnings on the new moon. Now, a lot of you may be experiencing such rapid changes and shifts here within your higher self, knowings that don't feel quite right or quite in place, but they will become clearer. Some of you may have to seek some professional assistance or professional advice. And that just could be someone in the area or that has the expertise in what you're going through. I actually had a conversation last night with a masculine, and again, who this is an interesting thing. Again, who is just having their first experience of an absolute transformation, an absolute changing, and exactly in that energy of who am I, where am I going, what is happening here. It feels like you're losing yourself. It feels like you don't even know. It's like a void that you step into. So you could be experiencing this, and I was just explaining about how that you're transitioning into a new path that you haven't quite stepped onto yet. And this is happening, and to just go and move through that. See, honouring the path, a loving man, kindred partnership. These new beginnings are going to bring you with kindred souls, kindred connections, okay? Kindred's very different energy. If you sit with the energy of something being in like a kindred spirit, it's a very unique energy to sit in. Loving man. So wherever you are leading to, it is going to be opening up you to step in and through to more loving, deeper levels of love and exploration of self, okay? Honouring the path. So this is an energy where you will feel you have to honour certain paths, honour certain sacred aspects within yourself, within your soul, within your divine calling, and these are now being upgraded into new levels of frequencies. And honouring a path is something we have been designed to do by our higher self. So there has to be an understanding of the breaking away and the falling away of what you are going through, because to honour a path with kindred connections, let's say, kindred spirits connected to your higher self in new beginnings. So the picture I just got from Spirit was like stepping into the next level, a higher level of very divine souls that you're meant to connect with now. I'll just get a few more cards over here. And that can feel very unfamiliar, but familiar. And I know that's so contradictory to say that, but it's a familiar, no, Spirit said, say it's a familiar, unfamiliar. Okay, let's just get a message out here. These are for the higher frequency messages. Oh my gosh, I just looked down to the side, And what have we got? Rekindle. And we've got kindred partnerships here. There is definitely relationships that are going to have magical moments, or connections, kindred partnerships and souls that are going to have these rekindling. And it's on such a higher vibration now. Yeah, crown chakra upgrade. So we've got divine connection, holy experiences happening, and miraculous energy, right as I said, magical moments here. So these could be very spontaneous. We've got memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration. There we go. Very Atlantean energy here. Progress and technology. There's the Aries energy. It's a beautiful card. There's the energy, Aries energy taking us back to Atlantean. That's the vision of this high vibe, kindred souls and spirits. It's very Atlantean energy here. And you're going to have a lot of memories of that and of that level of ascension with these kindred souls. And this spiritual acceleration and progress, there's the Aries, there it is. And Atlantis, there's healing about that. See, stellar gateway activation. There's a massive activation here, guys. Infinite potential, taking you into infinite potential, which Aries energy can do, pushing you beyond limits. Pushing you beyond. Aries can keep going and going and going. It's infinite potential. Manifestation of a vortex is happening, and that is happening through the energy of the memories of Atlantis and your spiritual connections and through there. And they are going to bring through new light codes for you down through the crown chakra. This has fallen on the crown chakra. Energetic shifts, new information, and end of a cycle. So that's what's happening, and that's what's coming through in this crown chakra for you for the new moon. Let's get some energies of Atlantis. Oh my gosh, the rain out there is just, oh, it's just not stopping. And it's so heavy. Akashic records, clearing out old stories. There we go. So this spiritual acceleration is definitely about the wounded healer going back to far back as Atlantean energy and frequencies. That's very high frequency. Changing the stories, releasing past love's freedom. So there's the Aquarian energy there, the freedom energy coming in and releasing you from these old stuck. And we've got the order of Melchizedek. Embrace light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Now, what do we talk about with the Aries new moon? Breaking through, pushing you through to levels and dimensions that you have not been able to do before, or healings or emotional, whatever it is within you, your soul. And here we have embraced the light. There is more light coming through. We see that all through here. You are seeing that in the Shaman resonance now, and all of those readings of the earth and frequencies and light frequencies scientifically. That is bringing through this infinite potential and manifestation vortex. That's why we're being upgraded, and that confirms for me, now that I've just channeled that, the timeline jumping. Always get my answer. So, mission uncovered, don't give up. So, remember I talked about the confusion and the scrambling and the familiar, unfamiliar, familiar. This is taking you into, I'm going to say, old memory with a complete upgrade and healing of that memory, shifting into a new dimension of it so that you can go forward in that. And that is the great healing of the light, between the light and the dark, and the turning of the Atlantean, I don't want to say, I was going to say a word there and I'm not going to say it. The Atlantean re-healing, re-rising, reactivation, but it's not, it's just, that was the past. Now we're going up, moving up into new frequencies. So I'm only using Atlantean because that's the old memory you're accessing. Where that's here, once that's healed, we're accessing this new quantum, new age frequency upgrade into something we have never been before and will know. So, but the light is the main thing, and it is the most important, and it is amazing. It is the heart of the source. Oh my gosh. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. So that's what I was trying to not give a negative word about the old Atlantean, that we're healing that. It's in full heal so it can transcend, upgrade into this full heart source energy. Frequency. That just made me really happy. All-encompassing love. And these are the new level. This is the rekindled energy through the higher selves. This is honoring this love, this loving man, loving woman, loving love energy, light frequency soulmates, light frequency, I don't want to say the word, light frequency, divine high unions, whatever those unions and connections are. And these are honouring paths that were a part of this grand healing here. So this new moon is the resetting of all of that. I'll have to look into the history of some stuff there with the Atlantean, but this is amazing, guys. This is a new level that you can shift into, and that card is just absolutely beautiful. A lot of third eye activation and bringing that into the earth, the inner earth, connecting it into the earth. Do your grounding. There's a lot of fire, a lot of energy, a lot of upgrading here, and those light codes. And yes, it is a part of the divine matrix that is being reformed, regridded, which I've been talking about in my readings about timeline jumping and things like that. All right. I'm gonna have to wrap it up in a minute. Let's get just a tarot message, because that was a really awesome. I think it was. I'll have to re-listen to it. Yeah, Palace of Cups. Oh my gosh. I was just talking about Atlantean energy, but you know, that was just the vision I was getting, and I cannot believe it. The Palace of Cups has come out, which is very Atlantean. The city under the water. It was in reverse. It's all about emotion, light codes. Yep, the battle that happened. Spirit said, oh, we're going deeper here now. Yep, they're just, I don't want to say the word, the negative thing that happened, I have to say it, the demise, you know, the ending, the demise, I'm not going to, yeah. And now they're bringing it back into balance, back into unified energy, back into, Two of Cups is about divine high unions coming together that were a part of the old, I'm just going to say the old Atlantean situation, ship. Spirit just said that's a new age way of saying it. Two of Cups. So bringing it all back into union and balance, and bringing these higher vibrational unions back into connection and balance that have incredibly high light, heart, higher self, higher spiritual connections that are part of the matrix here on earth to bring this balance together. We have the King of Coins. That's the grounded, structured energy, the masculine energy will be stepping forward. That is the air. You know, King of Coins is not an Aries card, but it is a card of stability, security, rebuilding, abundance. You know, it's masculine energy. It's stable. It's rebuilding like a foundation. Okay. That's why we've had a lot of masculine upgrade within us and within for the rebellion, for the within ourselves and outwardly in society, and also our masculines. And yes, I'm going to say we all have masculine and feminine, but our masculines, they are really stepping in and they're building a new foundation, a new spiritual foundation. And the Aries energy is very yang, it is very masculine. And these masculines are ready to step into these higher divine unions that is gridded up in a matrix. I don't know, they're ready to step forward, they're doing their healing. It's interesting because the Temperance is all about balance, and Two of Cups is all about balance, equal give and take. That's also about the future, a natural evolution of the future. And it's like these masculines are stepping forward, or let's say the masculine within is stepping forward to build these, and a part of building these new foundations for the future. And it is in all repair of the old energetic vibrational realm, let's call it, of the Atlantean energy. Let's just use that as an example. Upgraded, reset, okay? And Spirit said healed, which brings back a higher, more powerful frequency of light. And I've just been told by Spirit I must stop there. So I'm going to wrap it up. This is a very amazing Aries new moon. Yes, you are going to go through a lot of emotion, and yes, a lot of emotions are going to come up. And remember to ground, remember to heal, and remember this is a resetting. And I'm going to say, Spirit's telling me to stop, a resetting of your destiny, paths, yourself, your soul contracts. Here it is, guys. Get ready for the ride forward. All right, I've got to wrap it up there. Spirit's telling me to be quiet. So thank you. Hit that like button and we'll see you next time. Bye.